What's your secret for a long, happy life? A woman walks up to a little old man rocking in a chair on his porch. "I couldn't help noticing how happy you look," she says. "What's your secret for a long, happy life?" "I smoke 3 packs a day, drink a case of whiskey a week, eat fatty foods and never, ever exercise." "Wow, that's amazing," says the woman. "How old are you?" 26. Grandpa will pay the bill. Walking up to a department store's fabric counter, the pretty girl said, "I would like to buy this material for a new dress. How much does it cost?" "Only 1 kiss per yard," replied the mail clerk with a smirk. "That's fine," said the girl. "I'll take 10 yards." With expectation and anticipation written all over his face, the clerk quickly measured out the cloth, wrapped it up, then teasingly held it out. The girl snapped up the package, pointed to the old geezer standing beside her, and smiled. "Grandpa will pay the bill." That's a pretty smart horse. There was a farmer who fell and broke his hip while he was plowing, and his horse immediately galloped 5 miles to the nearest town and returned, carrying a doctor on his back. "That's a pretty smart horse," the farmer's friend later observed. "Well, he's not really so smart," the farmer said. "The doctor he brought back was a veterinarian." "May I speak to your parents?" One day, the phone rang, and a little boy answered. "May I speak to your parents?" "They're busy." "Oh, is anybody else there?" "The police." "Can I speak to them?" "They're busy." "Oh, is anybody else there?" "The firemen." "Can I speak to them?" "They're busy." "So let me get this straight, your parents, the police, and the firemen are there, but they're all busy? What are they doing?" "Looking for me." Who is the laziest person in your class? A father said to his son, "Well, Tom, I asked your teacher today, and now I want to ask you a question. Who is the laziest person in your class?" "I don't know, father," Tom replied. "Oh, yes, you do. Think. When other boys and girls are doing and writing, who sits in the class and only watches how other people work?" said the father. "Our teacher, father," Tom said. A thin man and a fat man. A very thin man met a very fat man in the hotel lobby. "From your looks," said the fat man, "there might have been a famine." "Yes," was the reply, "and from your looks, you might have caused it." Half for 5/10. A teacher said to his student Jack, "Would you rather have 1/2 of an orange or 5/10? "I'd much rather have the half," Jack replied. "Think carefully and tell me why," the teacher said. "Because you lose too much juice when you cut the orange into 5/10, Jack said. Do you think you're stupid? A teacher was trying to make use of her psychology courses. She started her class by saying, "Everyone who thinks you're stupid, stand up." Little Johnny then stood up. The teacher said, "Do you think you're stupid, Johnny?" "No, ma'am, but I hate to see you standing there all by yourself." Click like if you liked these funny jokes and share this video with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned on our 5-Minute Jokes channel.